Isolation Nation, welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club, the only show that lets you, the audience, be part of the comedy. Today we've got a guest host, Genevieve Joy, is going to be here with us in just a second, and we're going to do top fives. So throw those top fives in today. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. Taylor's here today. If you want to support the show, up right-hand corner, you can Venmo, you can PayPal at sdscshow.com, or you can send those super chats in on the YouTube. How you doing, Taylor? How you doing, buddy?
Hello.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Is moving taking it out of you? Moving tough? Or... Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. I get it. Billy the Kid was like that a lot. He got tired of shooting every day. All right, Chrissy's also here, but she's filling in for Queen Rachel. Is Chrissy? How you doing, Chrissy? We've almost got it figured out. Hey, looking good. I think you're going to fit in right with what's happening later, which we'll do later. But good to see you, Chrissy. How you doing today?
I'm good, guys. Glad to be here. Good to see everybody. Happy Friday.
Yeah, awesome. We got a guest comic, one of my good friends, new to the show. It's Genevieve Joy. She's right here in studio with me. Jump up here, Genevieve Joy. How are you?
Hi.
Hey, what's up? Genevieve and I have been friends for, what, 10 years now, probably? 10?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. Is Chrissy frozen? There she is. All right, cool. We had a fun overnight game. Jeremy Day, the Punisher, took over the overnight game, and it was, let's cheese the court system. So take the court system and some cheese and put that together. Let's see. I think I want to do, yeah. Julia Creedor had Romano versus Wade. I thought that was good. Jeremy Day, the author, had the appeal went from a local district court to a federal court.
Oh, that's
that was funny. And my favorite, though, was from Alex Zajac. Guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. That's a fun cheese fucking term for law stuff. So that's the winner today is Alex Zajac. We also had a Night King. It was, I don't remember what the Night King game was. Do you remember what it was, Taylor? We were doing
It was something.
Oh, your ears. It was like Q-Tip a song. That's what it was.
That was.
Q-Tip a song. And Frankie Berman won with Waxel Rose. Rose,
really
which is
good.
what you do when you Q-tip your ears. Good job. That is perfect, Frankie Berman. So yeah. Anything else going on here? I don't know how the show starts quite yet without Rachel.
We just sit in silence for 5 minutes and
No, we do.
mourn her.
Do we want to
she's
introduce the
not
front
dead.
row? Let's do the introduce the front row.
Yeah,
Let's
everyone
do
turn your
that.
cameras on.
That's what we'll do. Got a fun
Ooh.
front row. It's a little bit of a takeover, I think, right?
Yes.
Are we doing a takeover today? The takeover, should I let them announce it? How are we gonna
Yeah,
do
we'll figure that out. We're gonna go through the people who are awesome parts of the show, but may not be in on the joke. So let's start with Chris Powers. Just kidding.
Hey, I'm right here.
Hey, there's me.
Shannon.
Shannon Burke, what's up? It's a trucker headset takeover. That's what we're doing. If you have to wear a trucker headset, that doesn't work. Every time someone has a trucker headset like that, you can't ever hear him talk. It's fucking hilarious. Stanley Youngleib's here. Good to see you, Stanley. Look at that, with a fake dog and a real dog. Did you win that fake dog on the Wheel of Fortune? It looks like I will also take the white dog at the end, the white ceramic dog, and a real dog. What's the dog's name?
This is Sherman.
Sherman. Well, we have a Pet of the Week auction today, so if you want to throw Sherman in there, $5 Pet of the Week auction. You'll be in the Wheel of Fun, so come do that. Arthur won last week and got a fun limerick written about him. Speaking of Arthur, it's Steve's here, and Lady Val's somewhere around there, I'm assuming. But welcome. Everything is fine. He's Michael. I think he's Michael, right? Are you being Michael? I like that. I don't know who's all who, but everything is fine. We're starting to figure out this takeover as we go. Is she somewhere in the green screen? I don't know if she's coming or not. I can't decide if Val's making an entrance or she's not there yet. All right, cool. Frank is here. He's got
With his worst angle yet,
background.
nothing.
What's that? Wow. Oh, is this angles or is this glare? I didn't know if this was ultimate glare on Berman. This angles? Oh, okay. Just saying. All right, we'll figure it out. Anna D's here. She's at the birthday place today, hanging out. Are you doing birthday surgery or are you still wearing masks in Canada everywhere? What's going on?
I work in healthcare normally, so I just keep it on when I'm at the store.
Sure. Yeah, I wear condoms all the time too, just in case I'm gonna fuck. That's what I do. Just always have a condom on my dick. All right, who's next? We got JoJo here. JoJo, opening day. She's excited for that. Was yesterday. Did the Giants win? How'd they do? They win? I'm sorry. Yeah,
I think
the
it's
Reds won.
today. I don't know.
Oh, it's today?
Sorry.
Well, the Reds,
Yeah,
the
it's
Reds
today.
played yesterday. The Reds won. So today's
What's your opening day of?
baseball,
Oh.
Major League Baseball, which you wouldn't care at all about. But no one else watching this show cares, other than Hayden LeMaster, who's coming up in a second. Alejandro's here with Philip the cat. I know way more cats' names than I should know. Throw him in the pet auction. He's got a bow tie. I have one of Philip's bow ties too. There's a Philip bow tie back there they sent me, which is pretty
Oh,
cool.
what a nice looking cat.
Yeah, it's a good-looking cat. His name's Philip. Hey, there's another Frankie Berman. There's Frankie Berman with another opening day background. I like that. I like that. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Ben. I think we've got. Yeah. Kira's here. What's Kira Shellstrop? She's doing the. Oh, there you go. I love it. Nice job. Now we're starting to figure out what this takeover is about. Shellstrop gives you a little bit of a clue. Cheaty Cheryl's here. What's up, Cheaty? Good to see you. Are you built like Cheaty? Do you have the like when he took his shirt off? You're like, God damn, that guy's not a professor anywhere. Jesus Christ, he's got some abs.
20 years. 20 years.
Nice. Tahani's here. El Esposito, good to see you, Tahani.
Hello.
Looking amazing. I think we're starting to figure this out. Jan Yu Yoakley's here. Holy, I've never seen Patrick without a hat. This looks good. Oh, yes. I love it. So you say we're doing the good place.
I got that.
Yeah, Val of Silence. Yes.
I've seen the good place.
All right. Lindsay's also Janet. There's also a Janet. I like that.
Hi, I'm Janet.
Good Janet.
I call Janet. I call Chrissy a Janet. She's also bad Janet. If you see that, Chrissy's bad Janet. Now we understand that. She's a little frozen. What's up, you dinks? Good to see you.
You're gonna take
Chrissy's-
the one line that I had from me?
You weren't talking. When I go to you, you gotta fucking talk. You know, I don't give you any seconds, or I
Oh,
say
is
the
that how it
joke.
works?
That's how we're training.
Maybe we should switch sides.
Oh,
We
okay.
can't. Why? Is this a bad thing?
No, you're
Hey, there's the
in.
judge.
still a
The
noob.
judge
Judge
is
Jen.
here. Look at the judge. You're gonna send us all to the bad place, probably. We got the judgment at the very end.
Anna.
We love it. And I'm Derek. I don't know if you noticed my I didn't have a recording martini glass. Are we back? John Yu. Oh, there's Jason Yoakley. So we have John Yu and Jason. This is amazing.
What up, homie?
How's Pillboy? I love it. Bortles. I love that.
What's good?
M's here. Are you also bad, Janet?
That's disco, damn it.
Oh, Disco Janet. Love it.
Do we have an Eleanor?
Yeah, she was Shellstrop. That was Kira. Kira was Eleanor's. Kira Shellstrop.
And the man of the hour.
And the man of the hour. It's his birthday. That's why we're all doing all the
This is
dressing
an
up.
amazing takeover, you guys. I love it.
Aiden LeMaster is his takeover. What's up, buddy? Happy birthday. How you doing?
Pretty good. My phone wallpaper has been this for since the show aired. I adore that show.
I love it.
Hey, Aiden, open the shit up behind you. Open the boxes.
Oh,
All right,
open
I
your
was
box.
told to open these boxes up. Is there a certain order? There's two of them.
I don't know that info.
No,
Okay.
just go for it.
Just go.
I'll
for it.
start with the little one.
Yeah, always start smaller first. That's mine. But that one's always going to go first, which is what I like about it.
Uh-huh.
If you start smaller, then I go first. And then all the bigger dudes go behind
All right.
me. I don't feel as bad.
This was tied in 10 knots so I wouldn't peak early. Oh, what could it be?
Uh-oh.
Don't open it off screen. It's a.
Hey,
that's
that
actually
is awesome.
really cool.
It's really cool.
Really cool. That's Michael's bow tie, right? Didn't he wear that bow tie?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. That's a Michael bow tie. That's
Oh
awesome.
my God, that is amazing. I love it.
Very cool. Very cool. Who gave you that?
Yeah, who's that from?
Do we know?
Alejandra made it.
Me and
You made
Lindsay.
it?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh my
Very
God,
cool.
that is so cool. Thank you so much.
Did you have to kill a real Did you have to kill a real peacock? Is that what Philip's for? Did you send him into the peacock farm to catch one, and then you made his tails into a?
Is this a vegan bow tie or did an animal suffer?
You'll have to ask Lindsay. She's my feather supplier.
Oh.
It's not a cruelty-free bow tie. We're sorry. Hey, okay, open the next one.
All right.
This looks like cookies. I feel like this is.
This was supposed to be kept in the freezer, so I don't know what the hell it is.
Probably
It's a
sperm.
severed hand.
I'm also worried because I remember the gift that Zara got for Ben. I'm just really concerned as to what this might be. I'm not gonna fucking kiss it, that's for sure.
Yeah, don't tie that around your neck. That'd be a bad
Fucking
idea.
coward.
Oh,
What is it?
shit.
Oh, this is amazing. I want to be very careful when I tilt it.
Bingo.
It says, "Welcome to your 30s. Everything is fine."
Nice. Nice. Are you you're 30 today?
I'm 30 tomorrow. This is the last day of my 20s.
Oh well, congratulations, man. I actually liked my 30s better than my 20s.
So
I'll be
much
honest.
better.
Yeah. So don't feel like this is.
Well, now I got something to look forward to. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I
Oh,
like
this is so. Thank you guys so much.
Very cool. All right, Chrissy, we got
Since
the
it's
bad
not
news.
your birthday today, get out of here.
Are we?
Believe me, Taylor.
Are we doing a what's your deal with him later, Taylor? Did we
Hey,
agree
Hayden,
to
do you want to do what's your deal later?
We're doing what's your deal with you for your birthday, Hayden. So just be ready for that. All right. So
I don't know if I can be ready for it, but bring it on.
Everything will be fine.
Bad Janet, we got anything coming in?
All right, you fat dinks. All right. I had to make sure you laughed when I said it too. Miss Z Bunster said, "Happy birthday, Hayden," and sent $10.
Oh,
Nice. Very cool. Happy birthday, Hayden.
Happy birthday,
Very
and
cool.
Julia Creador as well.
Nice.
So I've heard.
Anybody in the pet raffle yet? We got a pet raffle coming up.
I have no pets yet.
Put your pets in the pet raffle, people. All right, we got some fun top fives. Want to get to a top five? Anything else to catch up on there, Taylor?
I don't think so.
All right, let's do the top fives. Did you figure out what are your favorite top five potato chips, Taylor? I figured you had some.
Oh, yeah,
some
of course
thoughts
I
on
did.
that.
Of course. First, I wrote Doritos, then I erased it because that's a corn chip. Doesn't
Yep.
count.
Yep.
Pringles, number 5, lots of varieties, but, it's a different potato chip. And then I went into flavors. Sour cream and onion, I love.
Okay.
Barbecue, it's good. I put sour cream and cheddar because I first put salt and vinegar, but evidently people hate that, so I took it out.
I don't like salt and vinegar.
Yeah, that's totally cool, but for some reason people attack me like it's pineapple on pizza.
Yeah.
And a travesty.
Salt and vinegar is good. You can only eat like 4 or 5 of them. That's
Yeah.
what's good about it.
It's
'Cause
a
good for
diet.
a little bit, and then you don't eat the whole bag. Yeah, it's a diet chip. Yeah, it makes you not like chips by the end of it.
My cheater is my number 1, and I can find him in Kroger's Cuban kettle chips. It's got that pickle vinegary, but it's also very like Cuban sandwich, so it's the best chip.
Gotcha. Genevieve, you get top 5 chips? What are your top 5 chips here?
I really only know Pringles, Lay's. I'm not a big potato chip person,
Well, also-
but I like the regular ones. Just like regular. Why mess with perfection? You know what I mean?
I get it.
I don't like shit on my potato chips. I don't like shit on my pizza. I don't like shit on my burgers. Like,
I'm down.
just let it be. I'm a
I'm a
purist.
plain guy myself. Now, I will say Genevieve also kind of grew up a little bit highfalutin, should we say? So she didn't eat a lot of potato chips.
No, we don't eat that peasant food.
Yeah, coming to my house one time, she said, "Do you need anything?" I said, "I need a bag of ice." And she said, "Where would you buy a bag of ice?" Which I thought was the richest thing I'd ever heard anyone ever say. That you don't know that they're at every gas station ever. But anyway,
I thought it just came with the kitchen. I'm sorry.
we talked the other day the levels of how rich you are depending on where you get your ice from. My favorite potato chips are sour cream and cheddar Ruffles. Those cheddar sour cream Ruffles are amazing. I like Lay's Stacks, which are better than Pringles. They're what Pringles used to be. So if you like Pringles, try the Lay's Stacks.
Do Pringles not stack anymore?
Well, Pringles, they used to be a chip, and they would put the dust on them. Now they make the whole chip out of the dust, and I don't like that. Regular Lay's are great. Regular Ruffles are great. And then Stacked Sour Cream and Onion are maybe the best chip of all time. We found those one time in Cozumel and almost saved our lives. Chris, you got any favorite chips? The thing about Chrissy the great thing about us is that she likes hillbilly chips. So like I don't eat any of her chips. So if I'm on a diet, all her shit I don't like anyway. So what are your top?
My favorite chips are probably, I want to say Flamin' Hot Cheetos, but they give me so much heartburn now. I can't really eat them in my 30s like I used to be able to. So I feel like I kind of need to knock them down. I did have a bag of them the other day. And they went down really well, so I was like, I don't know if that's good for me. But I am taking Prilosec twice a day now, so
Twice a day?
But, yes, so that will help with that.
Yeah.
from the
She went to the doctor and said, I can't eat as many flaming hot Cheetos as I want. And the doctor said, here, try this Prilosec. That's
pretty much how it went. Honey barbecue, Fritos, flavor twist.
Yeah. Now Taylor would disregard all of those because those are all corn chips you just made. But I don't know, what's a Cheeto made out of? Is that feta potatoes?
That's cornmeal.
Enriched cornmeal. Sulfate, nasine, thiamine monotrate, riboflavin.
Is that a potato?
Riboflavin is not. It's a robot flavor. Riboflavin.
Oh.
Or a really cool ribo, just it's flavin.
Really cool ribo is flavin.
This ribo is flavin. Call the police.
Flavin. I get it. All right.
Hey, did we think of a game today?
See, I knew we were forgetting something. We need a game. Let's make up a game.
Oh, actually, I've been talking to Zara a lot about her PhD stuff, and we've decided to start this game where we make up different meanings for the acronym. So instead of PhD being whatever it is, it would be like potato hoe driver or something like that. You just so pick an acronym.
I do that with myself all the time for no reason.
Oh, what's a good one?
PhD yourself?
Well, no, like I guess, like if I hear an acronym and I don't know what it is, I make up like 100 guesses.
See,
Just
I
for
think we
fun.
should do that. Let's pick something that has an acronym. Like
So
maybe
you wanna do
it's-
PhD?
PhD, yeah.
PhD.
PhD.
Let's do PhD. Let's start with PhD. So what are other words for, like, I would say, penis herpes disease. So that's what if you have penis herpes disease,
Yeah.
PhD. That's something.
Yeah.
I was gonna say poop hugging disorder.
Yeah, if you like to hug poop or
Yeah.
know someone who does, then call this doctor.
You just get out of the bathroom. Hey, did you flush? Why?
Are you hugging poop again? There's just poop all over. What
God,
do you mean?
why are these PhDs in the bathroom?
So that's the game. Thank you, Taylor. So if you want to play the game, throw in a $5 super chat, PayPal or Venmo, and that will be guaranteed read on air. And if you're in the front row, you get 2 entries for free. See, it's just hard for me to do all the jobs, and now we're back. So thank you, Taylor. We do have the game. So send in some game
Can you say the game one more time?
So the game is give an alternate meaning for PhD. What could those letters stand for other than PhD? There'll be a lot of fun entries. And then we'll read those. So you're going to pick your favorite at the end, so you have to remember which one is your favorite.
Pillow house dwellers.
Oh, there you go. Pillar house dwellers. There you go.
There you go.
I can live in a pillow house.
Yeah, I could live in a pillow house. I
I've
want to
been
be a
trying
PhD.
This is great. I love that. Now, even if you don't play the game today, you're gonna play it some other day, and you're just like, oh.
Yeah.
It's addicting.
Yeah. PhDs are addictive. All right.
You just collect them all the time. You want to do another top 5? Let's do another top 5.
I liked your Taylor had 2 napped ones. So one was nap destinations. That's what I want to go.
Correct.
Good ones or bad ones?
Well, you
Just-
can do either way. You bad nap. You know what? You can do good nap or bad nap, whichever you want
But
to do.
say which ones, yeah. The other one was nap duration. That
Which
was.
we'll get to. Well, we'll get to that one.
Yeah. But my top 5 nap spots: couch, and I go from 5 to 1. Couch, hammock. You just fall. You lull to sleep in those.
I love those.
Weirdly, futon on the floor. Like not an actual futon. I take my futon mattress and I put it on the floor, and it's
Okay.
that's where my dog sleeps. So
Remind you of college. I get it.
exactly, and the water's on the floor. It's just convenient. Car or truck. I don't care where you sleep, but car and truck is actually really nice because you can just go anywhere you want. And then the bed, best spot.
Right.
Best
Yep.
spot.
That is the best spot.
Go
For
for it,
a
Bobby.
nap, though, because naps are supposed to be temporary. Sometimes if it's too comfortable, it turns into a sleep.
Well,
which
just
isn't
you
the
wait
same.
for my favorite nap durations.
Oh, I thought nap was just what you did after you masturbated, and it's just that what you take naps.
I mean, that can be a catalyst.
I thought that was just
Most of the
What?
time, yes. Like there's
Is
a
that
percentage.
what people do?
I've never taken a nap until I've never not that's what naps are is when you after you jerk off, right?
I wouldn't say exclusively, but maybe for you, and that's fine. You know,
I had no idea the two things were related until right now.
I'm only tired after I orgasm, so I don't. Maybe that's me.
I
don't know
mean,
what's going on.
there's not a non-zero amount of people in here like I need to go to bed and then crank it, and they're just like, and they're out. Like snap your fingers, right?
You call it cranking it. I like that.
Boys are gross. Moving on.
Oh yes.
Chris, you got nap destinations? You got any nap destinations?
My favorite is, some of you guys might disagree with me on this, but the window seat of an airplane turned and like curled up like one of these.
Now you have to be a tiny person for that to work.
I do that too, and I am a tiny person. It works.
You got to be under 5'4" for that to work, but it does work when you're under 5'4". So nice job.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Sometimes your legs fall asleep, but it's pretty cozy.
Yeah, I'm in. I had.
Sounds like you're in the womb.
I had bed. That's my favorite place to nap is bed. I just, and I can take a 20-minute bed nap, but whatever. Couch obviously is good. I also like the airplane. I like the backseat of the car, and I like cuddling, specifically with Chrissy. But I like there's a cuddle moment where I'm gonna fall right to sleep.
Does this mean that you masturbate on airplanes?
Just in the bathroom. Yeah, I wouldn't do it in the regular part of the air. I wouldn't do it in the regular part of the airplane.
His dick isn't big enough to have big strokes, so it works. Like that's as much room as he needs.
Yeah, an airplane bathroom's plenty of room. I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need that much clearance.
All right.
You got any nap spots there, Genevieve?
I do. I've never been inside one of these, but I've always sort of fantasized about one of those Japanese sleeping pods.
Ooh. Okay. Right? Like in The Fifth Element.
Yeah, but they have them there. I've heard. I've never actually been to Japan. I feel like I saw an article. The whole thing might have been made up for all I know. But I heard.
Right. On Star Trek. You also want to teleport to nap? Is that what you're doing?
Why not?
Fucking start.
Well, anyway, I heard about these things where the Japanese people, if they feel tired, they just stop, hop into one of these pods, take a nap, and then hop out again. And I thought that sounded pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. It sounds good. Like, in Japanese culture, if you're napping at work, it's a good thing. They're like, oh, you're working so hard, you need a nap.
Well, you also don't get to go home. That's
probably
you work
true.
24 hours a day and you nap 10 minutes every hour, I think is how it works.
Hey, we're not a science podcast. Don't believe the shit we say. All right? Moving on.
Is anyone here ever been to Japan that can confirm? No. Yeah, me neither. All right.
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind going to Japan. That's one of the
How about the worst places to nap? Or should we save that for later?
Worst places to nap. You got any bad places to nap? I mean, they go on.
I wrote them down.
You got yours?
Yeah, I can't remember. Here, somebody else say while I look them up.
I would say,
over here.
You know the worst place to nap, and I had to do this once, is next to the moving walkway in the airport, because every 3 minutes it goes, the moving walkway is coming to an end. Please watch your step. The moving walkway is coming to an end. Please watch your step. It does that every 3 minutes for the fucking 2-hour layover you're sitting there.
That would be very annoying, unless it was a 2-minute nap.
Well,
or 2.5. I didn't think of this initially, but escalator would be a terrible place to nap.
Yeah.
Or that moving walkway. In the same vein, the moving walkway, just like, switch the other walkway.
Well, I said a beehive would be a terrible place to take a nap.
You're not wrong.
Or, yeah.
I'm a bee person. We'll have to talk to Laura alone and see if you can nap on the bees. I think if you didn't stir them up, maybe they'd like it.
Wait, are you a beekeeper? Is there a beekeeper here?
I don't know if she's in the Zoom, but she watches. We'd have to ask that question. I mean, I think if you were quiet about it, maybe they would be okay with it. Like, there's people that have bees all over them, right?
Well, I wouldn't like that either. I don't want to be a beekeeper.
True.
Okay, a car wash.
I'm gonna rebuff that one. Car wash might be cool.
I think those things going all over you would be nice. It would feel nice to have those things those little things that clean your car. What are those called?
I love the car wash.
The fettuccine. The clean fettuccine.
Oh yeah, it's the best.
That'd be great. And then I don't mind that.
No, but in my imagination, you weren't inside the car.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm saying you're laying on the thing where
okay.
Right, like you're just kind of chilling in the car. Although I don't know why you'd be there in the first place.
I think you're doing a nap and a shower at the same time. I think that's not a bad idea. You come out of the car.
All right, we'll put it on the good list. We'll move it. You've convinced me. I thought Disney World would be a pretty lousy place to fall asleep.
Oh yeah, that'd be bad.
You wake up, some costume person standing over you. The fireworks are going off. It'd be kind of
You know, if you
terrible.
fall asleep on It's a Small World ride, you become one of those kids. They make you into a robot. That's the terrible part.
That will kind of be my dream.
And so is Kira's in the chat.
Could
She
you
says that.
imagine?
It's a small. You want to be that person?
Sounds like an
the rest of
incredible.
your life?
Fuck yeah! A comedy club wouldn't be a good place to fall asleep.
I guess it depends if it's on stage. Some people wouldn't wake you up, but yeah.
I don't know.
I'm keeping my mouth shut. What about a carousel? Like, I feel like I could go either way.
Oh, a carousel.
Goes up and
Ooh.
down.
Maybe you're lulling
that
to
also
sleep.
could lull you into sleep. I don't
Yeah,
know.
is it just the roundabout, or is it like the up and down, like the
Either
ponies
way, like I
going?
feel like if you're in like the little the sled one that doesn't move, I think that'd be good.
The sled one might be relaxing, but if you're on a horse, ooh.
I maybe you never know. The motion might lull you to sleep. I've seen people are like, I can't fall asleep unless I'm on a waterbed. I've met these people. They need motion.
Waterbed?
Yeah.
You know people from the 80s?
Yeah, do they even still exist?
Yes, they still exist.
Oh, actually, he's from Upper Peninsula, Michigan, so they still probably all have water beds.
Oh yeah, they call
Do
them
they all
beds,
sleep
eh?
in the basement too? I just imagine water beds in like some dirty basement with a dartboard over it.
That's a different waterbed. That's where the basement floods and then it becomes a bed on water, so they call it a waterbed. So a different waterbed.
You can't put
a dartboard above your water bed.
That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. That's end up with a broken television.
Just trying to hit the ceiling. Come on. Or just trying to not hit your sack. You're like, all right, and it's like that knife game. Just.
I don't know why that's the vision that floats into my brain. Like I see a waterbed and that's what I see around it.
Dartboards?
Yeah. I feel like the same kinds of people who sleep in waterbeds are the kinds of people who like to play darts in their room.
Well, sure. Yeah. I mean, their room is weird. I have a dartboard, but I wouldn't put it in my bedroom. That's odd, unless you're, I guess, in college. Again, I never had a waterbed. I never understood a waterbed. I never got it seems like it would be bad for, is it good for sex? Anybody ever had a waterbed? I can't imagine. Where's Front Row Steve? He's had to have a waterbed at some point in his life. Front Row Steve, what's having a waterbed? What's fucking on a waterbed like, Front Row Steve? Is it good or bad?
It's really bad. You can't get any real purchase, so you're
That's what I was
constantly
thinking.
doing
Yeah, you got no rhythm, right? You got no rhythm. I mean, you gotta it's gotta fuck up the whole thing, I would imagine, right?
Yeah, and the other guy doesn't like it either.
And that's if you don't rip a hole in it with your dick, right, Steve? And then there's water everywhere. That's a whole fucking problem. I get it. Steve has a sharp dick. I don't believe I told you that. That's one of
Oh, I didn't know.
It's got like a duck. It's got a little twirl on it.
I thought I had forgotten. Nice
Like a
one.
duck?
Ducks have corkscrew dicks. Anyway, moving
Yeah, and
on.
I'm sure they probably
Right.
Do they?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how because duck starts fucking. He's not letting you go. Till
Go look up scientifically
learning a lot
accurate DuckTales. It tells you the whole thing. It's awful. We're not a science podcast, but you do learn things.
That was like my favorite cartoon.
Yeah.
Why would you do that to your Google?
To your what?
to your Google. You
It's
fucked up your algorithm by fucking.
It's already fucked.
Googling duck penis. Yeah. Frank, his Google algorithm's been fucked for 2 years now. We've Googled a lot of crazy shit. It's not probably as bad as Leedy's Googles, but it's probably
Imagine.
it's not great.
It's
not
like
great.
every other thing is where can I find Code Red Mountain Dew, and then interspace between that is weird shit.
Code Red Mountain Dew, ear hymen. Fuck it. You're like, oh god, what is all
I
this?
did research ear hymen yesterday.
Oh!
Nothing bad came of
weirdest
it.
What's the weirdest thing you ever Googled, Genevieve? You said you Googled some
Yeah.
weird shit. What's the weirdest thing you ever Googled?
I don't know. I have to think about that. I googled Japanese tentacle porn because somebody mentioned it and I didn't know what it was.
Well, you found out.
Japanese tentacle. It's exactly that.
They fuck octopuses?
No, the octopuses fuck them. That's the thing.
Oh, so it's like a donkey show, but in Japan. I like that.
Well, not just Japan. Moving on.
People have sex with octopuses in other places?
The tentacle porn isn't real life. It's animated.
Oh.
So it might be.
The donkey show is real. The donkey show, a lady's really fucking about.
I have also seen Clerks 2, yes.
I've been to Tijuana, is all I'm saying.
Oh. That's what in the movie. It's from Tijuana, so it all makes sense to me now. Cool. What more top fives that isn't tentacle porn?
Let's do it. Let's see what Hayden's up to. Let's
Oh,
do,
fuck yeah,
what's
that's
your
much
deal
better.
with Hayden? It's his birthday. We'll get some birthday questions. What up, dude? Go
All
ahead,
right,
Chrissy.
bring it on.
You got anything coming in, Chrissy?
Well, I just felt like I needed to take the attention away from the birthday boy to come back to me, Bad Janet, because I got a general from Bunster saying thank you to me for filling in for the queen, Princess Chrissy.
Oh, there you go.
Hell yeah.
Princess Chrissy. That's
All right, now
awesome.
Hayden, you can have your attention back.
All right, Hayden. So
Thank you, Bad Janet.
here's what we know about Hayden. He loves the good place. He loves baseball. He loves the Seattle Mariners. He's a graphic designer. I got another graphic design from this. I got this great thing that Steph did. So
wow.
Isn't that a Taylor? That's a Taylor design, isn't it?
What is that?
Isn't this yours? Didn't you do this?
Oh my God.
No, but
No.
You can actually have those printed up.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
that's so cool.
I thought Taylor did all these stuff. I thought they sent them to you. Anyway, so Taylor does graphic design. He does all kinds of cool stuff.
Hayden, not me. Get it straight.
Yeah, Hayden. Sorry, Hayden.
People, let's get it straight
He owns
here.
his own graphic design company. He makes all kinds of stickers and stuff. He's a huge baseball guy. Taylor, you got anything else about Hayden?
Seattle.
Seattle. Good
Yeah,
call.
that's the only thing I knew outside of what he just said.
I was going to say this kind of gives it away.
I mean,
especially since they're not. Well, it gives it away only because they're bad. Love you, Hayden. But if they were good, there'd be Mariners fans all over the country. That's how you know when somebody's a Bengals fan, they're from Cincinnati because we don't have fans from other cities.
Don't you watch the Bengals?
Yeah, and I'm from Cincinnati. That's my point.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, from
I
there.
wouldn't have known what Mariners were. I didn't know what sport was starting today.
That's true. She's not a sports person.
You're not missing much. Bowers is right there. Very bad. I'm turning 30 tomorrow. The last time the Mariners were in a playoff game, I was 9.
All right.
That doesn't
But we did
sound right.
now. Were you excited to get Suarez and Winker from the Reds? That was a huge deal for you guys, right?
I was, yeah. It's weird because usually Mariners make trades and they're really lopsided, like the bad way. And now all of a sudden we're making trades where it's like, oh, this is actually good for the Mariners, like kind of what trades are supposed to be.
Yeah, because was it last year or 2 years ago you traded a guy and he cried because he couldn't believe that they traded him because they were about they were about to go to they were going to the pennant and winning, and then they traded their relief pitcher and he literally was like, "Why are you doing this? You're idiots."
I wouldn't be surprised. That was the thing for a while was like, you hear about like someone wants to go to the Yankees because they're like, I want a chance at the playoffs. And when someone went to the Mariners, it's like, well, that's the one team that would sign me is the Mariners.
I've always said, like, if you're the coach of the Bengals, you can't coach anywhere else. That's generally the last job.
Marvin
For the
Lewis hasn't
30
gotten a
seconds
job.
Coaching anymore.
If I was going to be a baseball player, I think I'd want to be on, like, the Yankees.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Boo.
Yeah.
I have to choose.
Hayden, what's your deal?
Yeah. I'd rather be a Red Sox probably, but just because of Fenway
Because you
Park.
can keep your beard. The
That's true.
Yankees make you get
That's
rid of
true.
your beards.
That's true. I would not shave my beard
So
to be a
forget it.
Yankee.
I don't want to be a Yankee because if I was a dude, I would be all about a beard.
Oh,
Big
Oh, I thought I was your beard. Okay, Hayden, what's your deal?
What's my deal?
Yeah, fill in the blanks for us. What's the dream? Where are you going? What's the plan?
Oh man, are we talking like business? Like what are we?
Say whatever you think your deal is, man. We want to know more about you. Like this whole community, we know kind of about all these people, but we want to know like stuff we haven't yet learned yet. What we got?
Oh gosh, I'm trying to think what you guys don't know. I feel like I've been pretty open with.
Where were you born?
Where was I born? Tacoma, Washington.
Oh, fun.
I'm out of questions.
Yeah, that's where it all started. Tacoma, Washington. I've been a Washington boy my whole life. I was born 2 hours away from where I live now.
No.
Nice.
See, that's something.
Nice.
I see in the chat. I do like flannel and Weird Al. I'm actually seeing Weird Al this summer for I think the 12th or 13th time.
Nice.
So you
I
really
make a
like
point to
Weird
see
Al.
him whenever he's in Washington. My dad took me.
What's your favorite Weird Al song?
Oh my God, Ben and I actually just had this conversation when he was in Vancouver, and then we drank beer and sang it at a bar. My favorite original song of his, I'd have to say, is a song called "You Don't Love Me Anymore."
Okay.
It's a really kind of soft, like the music video is in black and white on acoustic guitar. It's a really kind of soft love song about a guy realizing his girlfriend doesn't have feelings for him anymore. And it starts being like, I felt like we were having problems. Then later on, he's like, well, when you filled my bathtub full of piranhas and when you drilled a hole in my head, and when you did it with a whole hockey team. He goes, that's when I started to feel like you might not like me anymore. I'll suppose there's a video of me and Ben at a bar a few drinks in singing that in Vancouver.
Nice. Very
But yeah, my dad took me to see Weird Al when I was a kid, because that's what you do when you have an 11-year-old son who likes funny music.
Sure.
And my dad told me recently, he goes, I just took you because, my kid wanted to see Weird Al. And my dad's like, it's one of the best concerts he's ever seen. The guy is a showman through and through. There's costumes, there's video screens, but he's doing like an acoustic set in Seattle this summer. So we're going to go see that one.
Very cool. Nice. I like Just Eat It. That was my favorite.
That's a classic. Yeah.
That was the first one. I think it was my first Weird Al song I ever saw, because that was like when I was 10 or 12.
That was like his big break on MTV when he put out Eat It. That's when everyone that's when he kind of took the world by storm.
I ever saw was Like a Surgeon.
That was good.
That's a great one. Oh, I see word
Amish
crimes in the
Paradise is my
chat.
favorite.
Which one, Kersey?
Amish Paradise is my
Oh,
favorite.
that's a good one.
That's funny.
I still know like that whole song by heart. I could probably sing it to you right now. So even,
Well, he did a concert the summer before the pandemic. He would do these tours of like costumes and all this shit. And then he did an acoustic tour. And the year after that, he's like, well, we did this little tiny acoustic tour. Now I want to go the other direction. And every show had a 41-piece symphony orchestra accompanying the band. But it's cool because they did Amish Paradise. And like, funny lyrics aside, that song's really badass with like 30 violins.
Oh, yeah.
I can imagine.
Really cool.
And I love they didn't do it electric. That's how you know it's authentic.
Oh, it was crazy, yeah. And then they're doing the acoustic one again this summer. But yeah, they did. He did MacArthur Park too. He's got one called Jurassic Park, and same thing. It's like humor aside, this song's just really fucking cool with the symphony orchestra.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure. Very cool. Awesome, man. Well, anything else? Any other deals you got? What's?
Oh man, what am I doing lately? I do a lot of DIY. I feel like during the pandemic, I always say I'm the reason lumber prices went up. Because I do a lot of woodworking, and when I got locked down at home, it was easy to go to Home Depot down the road. I sell on Etsy occasionally, but mainly just online or for wedding gifts, stuff like that. I'm always building stuff.
Nice.
Fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can't build
So
anything,
cool.
man. I can't.
I couldn't for a while. My first few projects are pretty rough and ended up in the dumpster, I think, because I'd make a mistake or two. But, I was locked down at home, so I thought, well, why not figure this shit out?
Yeah, we had it. I remember in 7th grade, I took a wood shop or whatever, and you had to learn how to hand plane and get it level.
Oh yeah.
And I just never could do it. It was such like I literally, me and my buddy just had a race as who could hand plane their board down to nothing, and we both got Fs. It was bad. I could not get it level. I'm just not.
It's a pain in the ass. I buy
don't have that level
pre-planed wood
detail.
for that reason. You can go to Lowe's and it's like $1 more for like the pre-planed stuff, and I just go fuck it. That's $1 well spent.
And I had one of those shop teachers missing 4 fingers or the ends of 4 fingers. It's like I'm not really even trusting the lessons at this point. Like, you're missing fingers, bro. Like I'm not sure we should like be putting our hands this close to these saws.
It's like a skinny chef. You're like, I don't trust you. You're not good at your job.
Yeah, exactly. Makes me like I don't like it when the Uber driver has a better car than me. That makes me feel bad.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I should be doing better or worse. I don't know.
I did have a great Uber ride when I was in Nashville a couple years ago. This Uber driver had a whole rack of candy on the back of his seat. And it was literally sorted. So like Laffy Taffy, Snickers bars, and all this. I was with some friends. We get in, and it's just all candy, and it's all just up for grabs. And I'm like, my mom would be so upset. I'm in a stranger's car picking out like the free candy. I'm just like, my mom's gonna be so disappointed in me.
That's very funny.
I'm like, we just got in a stranger's car to eat free candy.
Hey.
Like, this is my vacation.
Hey, you have his name and his license plate number. That's better than you got when you were a kid and you got in those vans. So, that didn't hurt it. All right. Well, thank you, Hayden. We appreciate it. Thank you for all the graphics help and all the stuff you've done for us the last 2 years, man. It's been fucking awesome, and we appreciate
Yeah, well,
it.
thank you guys for all the amazing stuff you guys have done for me. I know this jersey is an SDSC gift from last Christmas, which I appreciated, and all the cool shit you guys do for the world. It's crazy that we're, 300 plus episodes in. I was going through some email recently and found Steve's original email of, hey, we're going to do this show for 2 weeks. Well, everyone's locked down. You want to help us? And I'm like, 2 weeks. That's cute.
Yeah, I knew it was 6 months from the beginning. These guys were saying
That's
2
right.
weeks.
You
I'm
were
like,
talking about getting rid of currency and using weed.
Yeah, I'm like,
In,
I
like,
was
day
gonna
one.
use weed for money. So it was somewhere in the middle between my extreme but I knew it wasn't gonna be 2 weeks. Once the NBA shut down, I knew we were fine. All right, well, hey, buddy, appreciate it. Thank you. We'll see you in a little bit, man. Thanks so much for being here.
Also, we had a Technic send a super chat. Shout out to Hayden, some SPSD lifeblood. Go Mariners.
Oh,
nice.
And then also, Frankie Berman says, Happy Rex Manning Day. I'm not sure I get that one. Is that a Mariners player?
No.
Happy Rex Manning Day?
Empire
I
Rex.
don't think so. We had a lot of forgettable players on our team, so it might have been.
Empire Records,
Rex
something.
Manning.
Blah,
I don't
blah,
know.
blah.
I don't know.
No, it's from Empire Records.
Oh,
Okay.
Empire Records. I remember that movie.
Yeah. That was a good movie.
Oh, a movie. Oh, okay.
That's how I ended up owning a comedy club, because the guy that owned it before me saw Empire Records and did their thing where he took $40,000 out of the safe and went to a casino to see if he could turn it into 80 to buy the club, and then he lost it.
Oh my
all, so
God.
I fired him and then sold it to me.
Yeah, how could that go wrong?
Wow.
I don't think if he'd had the girl sing on the roof, I think they'd have gotten it. But she wasn't singing Sugar High, so we were fucked.
And then Technic sent 2 more happy birthdays today to Julia Creador, and then happy birthday tomorrow, including Chris Jacobs. So
Oh my gosh.
got some
Look
birthdays
at that!
today.
Look at that!
So,
Sharing some
I think-
birthdays.
Yeah. Birthday
We got any pet on the pet wheel? We got any pet wheel stuff coming in?
Oh, we got a lot of pets.
All right, perfect.
Lot of pets. Is it
Yeah,
time
Game
for
if you
pets?
coming
can
in?
message that to me so I can put it on the wheel, Chrissy.
Oh, okay. I did the wheel myself. I didn't know.
Oh, you did the
you're
wheel?
asking.
Oh, fuck, it helped.
Well,
Never
yeah. I just have all.
We're not ready for the wheel. I just wanted to make sure it was rolling. I liked your nap duration times, top 5 nap duration times, Taylor. What are your top 5 nap duration times? That's
Oh, yes. First is 20 minutes. I think that's a solid nap time.
I agree.
And then 2 hours.
Okay.
And then 1 hour, because I think the 2 hours just... there's something wrong with that.
It's indulgent. It's a little indulgent.
You say that because my 2 and 1 is 3 and 4. 3 and 4
Fair.
hours. Like, if I'm taking a nap, there's dedication to it. The 3 and 4 hours usually because my wife is also tired, so we're just like, how about we both just zonk out and have no responsibility, and then you're like, no one's gonna wake me up. It's great.
Nap durations, Genevieve. What do you got?
Well,
nap?
I said 20 minutes because to me, I think if you go more than 2 hours, that's not really a nap. That's sleep.
Yeah.
You know, and then you're doing what you're supposed to be doing when you're doing it all at once. And then to me, that mess. Like when I wake up from a 2-3 hour nap, it feels like I'm being woken up in the middle of the night. I'm like.
Well, yeah, that's why 2 hours sucks. Because it's not enough for a REM cycle, but 3 and 4,
Gotcha.
choice.
All right. Chrissy, nap durations.
Well, the optimal nap duration is 20 minutes, but I always go an hour. I can never. I mean, unless I'm in a time crunch, I'll do 20 minutes. But I feel like an hour is like.
Yeah, mine 20 minutes is right. I like 20 minutes, an hour. A 12-hour nap's good, like if you're really tired. My favorite, one time I did a leadership conference and I didn't sleep for 4 days in a row, and I took a 36-hour nap when I got home. That was nice. But my favorite nap, if you stay up for 36 or 30 or 40 hours, right? And then, like, you have to go to, like, if you have nothing, like, so my friend was coming, it was Ben's party. I took mushrooms and Adderall, couldn't go to sleep, started drinking at 10 a.m. At 6 p.m., I haven't slept yet. I had to go home and wait for a friend to come to my house because she was dropping something off, but I didn't know when she was going to get there within the hour, so I put my alarm 3 minutes ahead, and I just kept, every 3 minutes I would wake up, but then I got to fall back asleep with nothing to do. Like, you know that long road trip where you finally get to go to sleep and there's no fucking pain in it, you're not mad about it? It's just amazing. I could do that like 11 times in the 60 minutes it took her to get there, and it was like I was mainlining sleep. It's the best drug I've ever done. I got to fall asleep like that for 11 times in a row every 3 minutes. It was awesome. That's the best.
I do the snooze buttons though sometimes, and that's 8 minutes. My snooze is set for 8 minutes. But what I do is I try to wake up at like 6 or 7, and I don't end up really getting up until about 9. So for 3 hours, every 10 minutes, I do that.
See, I think that's the worst kind of sleep. That's that.
Like you're edging yourself for 3 hours. That sounds awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
when you
still
have
more
to wake up.
pleasurable than getting up.
Well, see, I think I heard a thing a long time ago. Bryant Gumbel, when we worked on the Today Show, slept 2 hours a night. He went to go to bed at 2:30 and wake up at 4:30. And he said that whether you just get 2 hours of sleep or 10 hours of sleep, the first 5 minutes you want to fucking go back to bed and die. And if you can fight through that, you'll be awake the rest of the day. And that's kind of what I've been doing the rest of my life. When my alarm goes off, I wake the fuck up right then, Jeff.
Well, good for you. You're
Not
a
me.
better
Yeah,
person.
good for you.
That's what I was going at. It'll help you be more successful if you don't hit
No,
snooze
it's
a million
true.
times.
It's true, and it's true. Once you brush your teeth, it's kind of all the same.
Yep, there you go. Once
Yeah.
you brush your teeth, it's all the same. I like that a lot. Doesn't matter how much you slept, just get your teeth brushed and get the fuck up. Let's go.
We did have a couple more generals. Tam said, "Happy birthday, Hayden. Hope it's a solid day. Damn it, Disco Janet."
Nice.
And then, oh shit, hold on. And then Cassie Allen says, "Happy birthday, Hayden. Go Rangers."
Can we refund her that one?
No, you
What?
keep it out of
If
spite.
Dave approves it, I will send it back.
By the way, Hayden, you don't have to worry
How
about
about
the
we
Rangers.
request it? That's even worse. I'll request $5.
Hockey?
No, well, the Rangers are hockey, but they're also baseball. They're the Texas baseball team for the
That's
Texas Rangers,
confusing.
and they're the New York hockey team for the.
Okay, so I just looked at the division where the Mariners are, and that division is bullshit. You have Houston, Texas, LA, and Oakland, and then Seattle. Everyone's kind of down there, and then Seattle's way the fuck up there.
And it's the West. We have 2 Texas teams in the Western Division.
Well,
Bunch
but
of
is there
horse
anybody-
shit.
Is there anybody further west that should be in your division that's not?
San Francisco.
No, they're in the National
Well,
League.
they're in the other league, though.
Well,
American
that's
League,
stupid.
American League. Yeah, but that's how
It's
it
all
works.
Cowgirls
stupid.
are in the NFC East.
Hey,
Yeah,
you know
that's
what?
true.
Sports are stupid. I'm with you. And now I'm out again.
You know what I want to do is before we get to anything else, I want to do the worst people to bail you out of jail. Did you get that one? Worst people to bail you out of jail. This is a good one.
Oh yes, I definitely. So number 5, the arresting officer.
Nice.
Definitely the right choice.
The number 4 is parents because you don't want them to know. Number 3, your local mayor.
Well, that'd be a bad one.
Don't
Yep.
bother them. Number 2.
You want my vote? Hey, Mayor, you want my vote again? Fucking come get me out of jail. Come get me out of jail. I'll vote for you, Dick. Fucking your name. Fucking I know your name. I'll vote for you, or I won't. You don't come get me.
And see now, the difference is Bowers slurred his words, and that's not the crime I would be in for. I'd be like, Mayor, you fucking klutz, get over here. I'm in trouble. Number 2, the person who called the cops on you.
Solid.
And number 1, don't call yourself. That's if you were drunk. You'd be like, hey, get me out of jail. Why am I talking to myself?
What's sad is there are a lot of times where the person that sent you to jail does come bail you out. A lot of sad domestic situations where like that happens all the fucking time. So
See, I know nothing. I'm just an innocent
that's
little
just
boy.
went dark.
Yeah, sorry. What did 5 people not bail you out? You got any people you don't want to bail you out there, Genevieve?
I was going to say my mother, because I never hear the end of it. Same goes for any of my sisters. Who else would I not want bailing me out of jail?
Chrissy, you got any people you
I don't know,
wouldn't
I
want
gotta
bailing
think
out of
about it
jail?
more.
I got a couple.
Maybe my bastard son I've never met before. Well, I guess it would have to be a dude for it to be your bastard, right?
No,
I
mean,
your bastard
Did you just
son,
make the I don't have any kids I know about joke,
Or daughter.
Chrissy, as a girl? That's awesome.
hold on. There is a scenario. You get knocked up. Shortly after, you go into a coma, but somehow the baby is living. 9 months later, you give birth in the coma. You wake up. You don't know where the kid is.
Yeah, I think in that situation, the orderly had sex with you when you were in the coma to begin with. You had the baby and then wake up with no baby. I think.
Or if you froze some eggs and then somebody like jacked a couple.
Oh, they stole your frozen eggs and made their own babies. Oh shit, I didn't think
Okay.
about that.
No, I
She
know
was sleeping
someone.
so steadily.
Someone stole their eggs.
No, I know someone who 23andMe'd and found out that his mom was not his mom.
Yeah.
Because she used donor eggs. She didn't tell the father that she wasn't fertile.
Oh shit. Okay, I thought it was one of those things where the doctor. There's the ones where the doctor does everything
No,
too.
it wasn't a mistake. It was straight up
fuck,
fraud.
she just-
Like, yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Is he mad?
Yeah, he was mad.
Here's my top 5 worst people to bail you out of jail. Your parole officer. That's probably a sad. You don't want to make that call. Your boss. That's not good. If he's the only call you have, you're like, I can't make it unless you come get me. My first wife. I wouldn't want to call her. Just I haven't talked to her in 23 years, and that'd be fucking awful if that was the first thing I called her and said she'd bail me out of jail. Like we're not that close. My second wife, just because her husband would be mad at me. But the worst person to bail you out of jail would be Steve Hofstetter for sure. I just don't.
I wouldn't call Steve Hofstetter either.
Right. I'm gonna say like if I was on tour with him and I end up in jail, I'm gonna have to. I can't. Steve.
I would call Steve before Ben for sure.
Well, because Steve would actually bail you out. Ben would never make
Exactly. You ask this person to not bail you out, then Ben would be like, well, I don't have the time. Like, Ben, I know you're fucking awake. It's 4 a.m. Get your ass over here. And then he would go to the wrong jail and still bail someone out.
All Canadian, bring all Canadian money. You're like, Anna, what are you doing?
Hayden said, I feel like Steve would do the classic dad move of, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God. Or so a story about my dad. He once when he was in high school, he went on a date, dropped the date off. His car ran out of gas. He finds this house where the garage door is open, and he calls into the garage like, "Hey, I need some gas. Could I buy some?" Hello, hello. No one answers. He goes away. That person called the cops on him, and those cops were bored, so they arrested him for entering without breaking.
Oh.
Entering without breaking.
Yeah, not a thing.
I did a lot of that in high school.
Yeah, not a thing. The cops were just bored.
Isn't
And
that just called trespassing?
yeah, probably. And then he calls his mom, and without having time to explain, my grandma, my Oma, it was just like, "You made your bed, you sleep in it. Good luck," and then just clicked. His one phone call. So he spent a night in jail until the sheriff came in the morning and was like, "Yeah, those guys are dicks. I'm so sorry. Get out of here."
Then I would put your grandma number 1 on that list.
Yeah, don't call Taylor's Oma, that's for sure.
She just passed, so that's a good idea.
Like I didn't make my bed. Mom, I didn't make the bed. The deputies did. Can you please come get me?
Mom, it's not a bed. It's a concrete slab. They took my shoelaces.
Let's not forget that Bowers just threw a quick breaking a hymen joke in that. The middle of that.
I didn't break the hymen. That's what I'm saying. I had a small penis. I couldn't even get through it. That's
that
the
was
point I'm making.
hilarious. I was like, wait, what? I was like, oh God, it took me a minute.
I wish that was the first one this week.
Right. Oh shit. How many hymen jokes have you?
I made an ear hymen joke on Wednesday. It wasn't about a vagina hymen. It was about your ear hymen, your
I'm sorry. It's still filed under hymen in my little folder that I'm keeping. Things that make me roll my eyes. Oh, let me just see. Oh, hymen. No, not Wednesday.
Hymens make you roll your eyes?
No, just yours. It's not a hymen. It's a hyme hours.
On a bike.
You broke your hymen on a bike?
Yeah.
That sounds feasible.
Chrissy, you still have your hymen?
All right. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Cassie and Allen paid us $10 just for Princess Chrissy for getting my name right on the first try with a little first place ribbon emoji, and then also Pam said my mic. It could be these AirPods. So sorry if you guys, if any of those tips didn't get heard. Obviously, this is the best setup.
It's
I have
way
yet.
worse when you touch them.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's way worse when you touch the AirPods. Don't touch the AirPod.
I will not touch the AirPods. I will just maybe try and talk louder until I have a more proper setup. I feel like this is back original SBSC days.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, you're right.
On my phone with wired headphones.
Your iPhone 8.
Yep.
I had an iPhone 6 until last year. Don't make fun of him.
My first iPhone was an iPhone 6 because I threw up on my BlackBerry. That's how late into the game I was. I puked on my BlackBerry drunk, so I had to get an iPhone.
Please tell me it's the one that like had a slide.
It was the one with the little ball that got all gunked up.
My cell phone clearance doesn't work anymore. I need a new one.
Well, I was really drunk, and when I used to be really drunk, and I was hungover, I would have to like lay in the basement because it was cool. So I went down there in just my boxers, and I had my phone in case someone called me or whatever. And then I had to throw up, and there wasn't a toilet in the basement, so I went to run up the stairs, and I was like, I'm gonna throw up, and I knew if I threw up on my basement stairs, my basement would smell like puke for the rest of its life. So I just threw up in my hands and then threw it on me because I figured I could take a shower and clean myself off, forgetting I had my phone in my hand, which that's not good. And then because it smelled like puke and I was still drunk, I rinsed it under the sink, and I think that's where it went wrong. That's where I lost the phone, is when I rinsed the puke off under the sink. I think that's where I fucked up.
Jesus Christ.
Did I go on the list, Taylor?
You still can get the puke off the rolly ball, even after all
No, the
that?
rolly ball had puke under it. I really got into it, so it wouldn't work after that. That's a true
Well, if
story.
that's not a good reason to get an iPhone, I don't know what is.
I know. Hey, because the iPhone's glass, so you can poop right on it. It's not going to fucking...
We understand.
You ever throw up on your cell phone, Taylor?
Kira just said she had an iPhone 6 until a few hours ago.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
A
shit.
6?
Nice.
Yeah.
6S.
Well, she's Canadian, so
Wow.
a Canadian 6 is a 9 with the exchange rate, I think.
She upgraded to the 11, so
Yeah, I got
congrats
the
on that. That's
They
exciting.
never made an iPhone 9, did they? They went straight from the 8 to the X.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it was year 10.
Perfect. There you go. I forgot about that, but you're right. They didn't have an iPhone 9.
I was bothered by it, so I remember. I was like, I'm like, it's just not right! But nobody cared. Nobody listened to me.
All right. We got Pet Raffle coming in. We got the game. We got a game. Do we have any game entries? Are game entries coming in? We got any game entries, Chris?
Yeesh.
All right. Anything else you want to talk about, Taylor? We want to get to this game. Let's get to this
God, no.
game.
Let's go.
Dog.
Dog's there. All right. Let's get to this game.
What's the game?
The game is... What was the game?
Different meanings for PhD.
Oh, we're back to that.
Yeah, so we're
I love this game.
We're going to vote on our favorite. So pick one that you like.
Me?
Well, Chrissy's going to read them, and then if you have any, then you can...
Okay, so as of now, I have 4 game entries.
Well, the
And
front
then we
row.
gotta
Let's do the
do-
front
yeah.
row. We'll do the front row first. So
And then
front
the
row,
front-
you get 2
oh,
extras.
okay.
So throw those hands up. And then, do you have any
Oh,
unpaid?
and they just stay there? Okay.
Did you have any unpaid, Chrissy?
I did see one. Honestly, I was trying to scroll and find it. It was up a little while ago, and I couldn't find it. So I'm sorry, I don't have any unpaid stuff.
All right, we'll figure it out. All
If I
right.
find it, I'll let you know.
All right.
Let's go to the front row. Here we go.
Frankie
Oh, yeah,
Angles.
puking
Hey, there
out-
he is.
Oh, I found
There
it.
he is.
Hey,
Hey,
a pretty handsome devil.
pretty handsome devil.
Nice.
I like that.
And the other one's terrible. We're good.
Thanks for being honest, Frank.
You're welcome.
So I just have 2. I have Placid Hairy Dildo.
Plastic or flaccid?
Placid.
Flaccid.
Plastic works too. And persistent heckling disorder.
Kira.
Mine have a theme to it that I'm not proud of.
You're in the right place.
Prehistoric human dicks.
Petrified wood, also known.
And poorly hung dudes.
Oh, I feel bad for me for that one.
Yeah, just for you, Bowers.
Thanks. Thanks.
Sorry, I had to do something. Hayden.
All right. First off, Kira, prehistoric dicks and poorly hung dudes. You could have just said Trump and it would have just covered both of those. All right. I have professional hot dog.
Nice.
I like that.
And for my office fans out there, I have printer hair dye.
Winter hair dye.
Excellent
Nice.
job, Hayden. Anna D. You're muted, honey. Or I can't hear you. One of those.
Better talk.
There we
Yeah, a
go.
little better.
There you go.
Okay. So to go with the theme, we have phallus home delivery and professional hymen destroyer.
Oh, okay.
Anna D, your band.
From Hyman's.
Perfectly horny disorder?
Nice.
Or perfect Hayden day?
Hey, oh.
Good job.
stole mine.
No one stole anything. Great minds think alike. Take it.
Take it.
Alejandra.
I have pleasant hopping dinosaurs
Nice.
Hopping dinosaurs, good one.
and pancake helper disorder.
Helper.
Mrs. Butterworth,
You can't
PhD.
stop helping people make pancakes.
stop
If
I
you
was
smell
thinking-
pancakes, you burst in their house and you help them make them. You can't.
No, I was thinking you helped the pancakes themselves.
Oh, so you keep them from getting eaten. You like bust into IHOP and steal all the
Yeah,
pancakes
yeah,
and let them go
yeah.
like a bunch of monkeys in the when they test on them.
Right.
What is that?
That
is
is,
Chewbacca's?
that
That's
is
a Chewbacca.
Chewbacca. That's not a Chewbacca. You just yawned loudly, person. That's Chunk from the Goonies.
Come on, and you're supposed to be able to oh, he needs new batteries.
You need to like roll your R's.
Hey, Alejandro, where'd your Chewy batteries go?
All right, Jason Yoakley.
You know, dudes, that time I was Acid Cat. Yeah, hard dance, yo, let's hit it.
You make a good Jason, man. I love it. Nice.
Was
Yeah,
there-
Cheryl.
was that your entry? Sorry.
There's entries, yeah.
You're hard dance, man.
Yeah, I'd stay in character, but Chidi would never allow anything other than Dr. Philosophy to be a PhD, so...
That is true.
So I came up with prosthetic humping disorder.
Prosthetic humping disorder.
So you have a prosthetic thing you hump with, or you hump prosthetics?
I mean, either way, but in the DSM, I think it would actually be that you hump the prosthetic.
That's how I was visualizing it.
Yeah, when people slide into my DMs, that's what they ask for too. All right, good job. All right, Adrian.
Hello. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, so I have pineapple hot dog and popcorn hill devil.
Excellent job. Anyone else that I missed? Yell at me. Anyway, nope. All right, Chrissy.
Chrissy,
what
with
we
the
got?
rest of them.
Okay. Hold on. I'm still figuring this out a little bit. It's fine.
Yeah. It's only your second time. You're fine.
Okay, so wait. This one. Okay. So for our first game entry, we have the Fat Bank Ryan ACS. He says phallic housing department.
Someone who just makes condoms.
Yeah.
The FUD.
We got this big fart the bunt. She said prehensile dicks.
Prehensile dicks.
Next we have Cynthia Crestwell, that slut whore, with perpetually horny drunk.
I've known a few of those.
And this same Cynthia Crestwell whore, slut, whatever I called her, it also says petrified horse dookie. Petrified horse dookie. And then we have Curtis Mason, that wad, with particularly high dad.
Hi, what? Dad?
Oh, particularly high dad.
Particularly high dad. And then a couple of the unpaid that I liked were we had J.N. Morgan 11 with puking hard donuts. I don't know. I just envisioned The Simpsons. What's the dad's name?
Homer.
I just pictured him puking up the
Hard donuts. Yeah, I get that.
And then Tan said perpetually high daily for Gus.
Gus. He is professional.
And then I thought of one in all of this. Mine is post-haggle disappointment.
Did you negotiate for something that sucks? I like that. All right.
Yeah.
All right, let us vote.
Always turn out how you hope.
All right. I liked Flaccid Hairy Dildo from Anna, and Persistent Heckling Disorder was good. Professional Hot Dog from Hayden was good. Let's see. Poorly Hung Dudes from Kira was hurtful but good. Let's see. Perfect Hayden Day was nice. Prehensile Dicks. That was Tam, I think. Or was that
Bunst, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, Bunst. One of those
I
two.
think. Yeah. That was.
And then, but my favorite is going to go to Phallus Home Delivery from Anna D. Was my favorite. I like that one. Which one did you like? Do you have a favorite?
I like that one too. But let me think. There were a couple that jumped out at me.
Can't read my handwriting from it.
Your handwriting is abominable.
Yeah. Like the snowman.
I kind of like the Fallid Harry Dildo.
Flaccid Hairy Dildo.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, all right, Flaccid
I was
Hairy Dildo.
mixing the word phallic and flaccid.
I do that.
together.
I do that a lot. Chrissy, what was your favorite?
I liked the perpetually horny drunk. Kind of fun. But honestly, I have to go with Bunce prehensile dicks because I actually Googled what prehensile means. And then once I figured it out,
It can move itself. It means it can move itself.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's good. That's a good dick. If you got a prehensile dick, you're doing good moves. You're doing good things.
So I have to go with that one just because it did.
All right, Taylor, we got 3 different ones. You can make a winner. We do a 4-way tie.
Oh no, definitely. One of you did say my favorite, and that was prehensile dick. That was great. I love that.
All right, prehensile dick. Was that Bunst?
Yes.
Bunst wins. Nice work, Bunst.
Good
You
job,
gotta claim the
Bunst.
prize. Do all that stuff.
Is the prize a prehensile dick?
Well, no. I mean, I've been practicing, but we're not
We don't
there
have
yet.
the technology yet.
It's called Kegels. All right, we ready for the Wheel of Pets? Are we ready for the Wheel
Wait,
of Pets?
hold on. Don't you have some Bowers?
Do I have any? No. I
Yeah.
didn't.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna take. I have
Taylor
a
has
few.
a few?
Yes.
All right, let's.
So we have puppies having dessert. That's adorable.
Nice.
Steve is a professional heckler destroyer.
Nice.
I was just playing there. Pirates hugging dragons. And my favorite, because it makes sense, is parents had doubts.
There you go.
I still like poop hugging disorder.
That's really good. Yours was very good.
That's like from Rick and Morty,
it
right?
looks
Do you know someone who eats poop?
I think I missed a game entry.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Got one? What was it?
Yeah, Tam sent one in that said popping hymen differently, but I just thought
Differently, which
popping
means
hymen differently.
in a
yeah.
horse
Which
or a
I
bike
and
or-
it said hymen, so you know.
Nice. All right, how many pets we got in this pet raffle, Taylor? Or Chrissy? Chrissy's doing the pet raffle. How many pets we
I
got?
believe it's 24.
Nice.
Pet raffle. Now, pet raffle, you're going to be pet of the week on Wednesday. You're pet of the week on Wednesday. And I read a limerick about your pet. So it's been going pretty good. So can you make the wheel?
Yeah, if you want to share my screen, I have it ready.
You have to do that.
I'm assuming I just need to click. Oh, I have to share?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. Talk while I do that.
Wow.
New technology, everyone.
Share my screen. I really haven't used Zoom in a long time, really since before last week when I did this video. To be honest, I was doing it all the time with all the Nowhere shows and stuff. Okay.
And then you should be able to select the browser that. Here I go mansplaining again.
No, I have to allow it. Hold on. Let me allow it. You have my permission.
I'm just let you flounder.
Hold on, let me try it.
Every podcast I've ever done, you spend about 40 minutes setting
Maybe
up
it's
each
just
time,
desktop.
testing shit. It doesn't work. I love that we do all of that stuff in the middle of our
Oh my god. Now I have to unlock. Put in her password, which I know.
Wait, what? None of this I've having to do. Are you logging into your banking information?
Allow Zoom.
Interesting.
Later. Okay. Hold on. I had to allow it.
Okay, understood.
You're allowed.
Got a computer at Fort Knox.
Well,
there we
oh,
go.
Hey, look at this.
There we go.
That's cute.
All right. right, spin the wheel. Here we
Okay.
go.
Are we ready?
Yep, go for it.
Yep. Got a lot of people on this one.
Whee! Sorry, Jody, you're not on it.
Oh, looks like it's a Yoakley, maybe.
Who's Savannah?
I think
Savannah.
that was. Is that a Yoakley?
I believe it's a Yoakley. Let me.
Patrick. Oh, speaking of Savannah's, not this Savannah that just won the contest, but Savannah, our Savannah Savvy, won the NCAA pool. My NCAA pool. The 11th year in a row that someone has won it has no basketball knowledge at all. Like she was like, I don't know anything about basketball. Yep, Chrissy won her first year. It's like 10 years in a row where it's like people with no basketball knowledge win. So
Always.
she wins $400. So congratulations, Savannah. You are the smartest basketball person in the world.
Yeah, this was a Jason/Patrick Yoakley was Savannah.
All right. Jason, what kind of, is it a cat, dog? Is it one of those cool dogs?
Japanese chimp.
What's that?
A Japanese. Oh wait.
So one of those awesome dogs you have. Yeah, cool.
Yes.
I swear you said Japanese chimp, and I was like, what?
Japanese.
See this dog?
He has a million dogs. He has a bunch. He's like a dog.
Well, if you really want and have like 10 hours, I got photos.
I'm so sorry, we're out of time.
We'll get some pictures. All right, let's plug some stuff. Genevieve, where do we find you? What you got coming up? Plug some things.
Oh, tomorrow night I'll be at the Comedy Chateau. So there's that.
Fun.
And there's my podcast, Just Genevieve, that is on wherever pods are casted. And then I also have a Patreon, which is patreon.com/GenevieveJoy, where I have my other podcast, More Than Just Genevieve, where there is a very hilarious episode starring this person right here that you can go and listen to.
I may have taken a bunch of mushrooms and done a podcast with Genevieve, and it got
I also have a couple. I also have more generals. I didn't
All right.
say yet. Should I do that now?
Yep, let's go. What you got?
Okay. Oh, okay. Technics sent a super chat and said, "How Tacoma got its groove back equals Hayden the master."
Nice.
I like that. And then we also have Patrick Yoakley/Jason saying, "Happy birthday, Hayden. You're cool for fresh and smart brains." Jason, that was a Jason quote. You're cool for fresh and smart brains. I tried to say that like Jason. I don't know. All right, hold on. There's one more. And Gus sent 420 and said, "For one of my favorite comedy coaches, Queen Rachel, and Chris Bowers too."
Awesome.
Aww.
Thanks so much, Gus. Gus had a great set on Hands Up Comedy last night. So if you want to watch the watch party, that's still available. He had a great set. Good. Started with a really good joke. As for me, you can find me at Bowers Comedy as always. You can join my Patreon, patreon.com/BowersComedy. Let's see. Next week, Origin Stories, we have Connor Daly on Wednesday. I'm in Addison, Texas at TK's Club, April 21st through 24th. And I'm touring with Steve Hofstetter, May 9th through the 24th. SteveHofstetter.com. Check that out. We're going to Arizona and Salt Lake and Vegas and Fort Wayne, Indiana. So check that out. Anything else to catch up on, Chrissy?
That I believe is it.
All right, Taylor, anything else you want to say before we get out of here, everybody?
I regret many decisions in my life, and coming today was one of them.
Pretty came today. Why aren't you taking a nap? Anyway, bye, everybody.
Yep, this show's done. It's done.
All right,
It's
take
done.
care.
It's done.